Good morning everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we have a Case 850M. The customer is complaining that the air conditioner is not cold enough. So he wants me to check it out. He doesn't want me to troubleshoot or diagnose or repair. He just wants me to add in 1 can of Freon. So I'm going to add in 1 can of Freon and check and see how cold it is. Let's get with it. As you can see here, I have a set of refrigeration gauges. And this way, when I'm going to diagnose or repair a system, I use the refrigeration gauges. I don't have any fancy recycle machines or anything like that, so I don't bother using them. So this is for your suction side. The low pressure side is where you usually add in Freon. However, I'm not going to do any diagnosis or any kind of repair. The customer specifically said he only wants to add a can of Freon so it will cool better. So in that case, I'm going to use this right here. Now this here I bought at Walmart for I think $23. There's a shorter one for about $17, a little bit shorter, and it doesn't have the gauge. This gauge can tell you if it's charged more or less, the system. And this is screw, you screw the can, the can screws right into this one right here, and then you just put this on the suction side. Now, if you look at this hole, you just pull this up, and sit on and push it into the as you push it in, it locks onto the suction side. Now it will not fit on the discharge side. You have 2 lines on the AC. The discharge side, which is a high pressure over 200 psi, and this one here is usually around 30 to 60 depending on the system, but it's suction side. This is where you actually add the Freon to. So this should only fit where it goes. However, some people will try to force it on. I've seen it. So just if it fits on freely, that's where it goes. I'll show you how to determine which is which here in 1 second. And we're going to screw this can into the bottom of the Freon, into the bottom of the, see how it just kind of screws in there. And no Freon should come out until you actually squeeze the trigger there. So you want to just screw this up in there. And it should lock and seal by itself. Okay, you got your Freon can already connected. So we'll go over here to the machine. Now the compressor should be right inside of here. Let me get it open. Okay, you can see now. I'll open up this door here. It's all beat up, so it's difficult to get open, but it's open. It's one on the left arm side of it sitting in the seat. You can see here is the air conditioner compressor, and to get to everything, just lift this piece out. And if you're out here in the field, look in there before you stick your hands in there, because sometimes there are snakes in there and all kinds of critters. Okay, if you look at this here, you see you have a skinny line, and you have one that's a little bit thicker. This is the high pressure side. It's always smaller. The low pressure side is the thicker one. You can see it's a little thicker than that one, and that's the only one that the hose should fit on. It's the thicker one, the wider hose. It should not fit on the other one. Get all the dirt off first, so it won't get stuck. Okay, see, I got the can screwed in. I have the can screwed in. See, I have the end right here. Okay, as you're putting it on, you push this down. So you push this down and just push it on like that. And it should lock. Okay, it's locked on. Okay, now you can add Freon into it now, but it's best to go ahead and start the machine up and then see where it's at, because it may already be full. So let's start the machine up and put on the AC. Just so happens that I have a case key here. Okay, we'll take our case key, since this is a case machine. Come in here. Key in there. AC is already on. Okay. Fans already on. It's on cool. Temperature's all the way down. And it's hot. So this machine has a leak because it's not cooling at all. So most likely we're going to need more than just one can. He wanted me to put in one can only, but let's go out, take a look at it. Okay, you see? It's way below, it's empty almost, at the zero. You see it's reading zero. That's no pressure at all. This machine definitely has a leak somewhere. Gotta pull the trigger. You can feel the Freon coming out. The can should get cold. It's moving up. See, it's reading 10 now. It's connected at. Still low. Okay, yeah, it's gonna need one more can at least. I only purchased one. I only wanted to add one. I'll check and see if I have more in the vehicle. It's still pretty low. Needs to be at least like half of the green there. The can is now empty. I can feel it's empty and the head is cold. The can is really cold. It's definitely sucking in Freon. The system is working. Okay, it's up at around 12 when it was at 0. Okay, I can't just, let's cut it off. It is cooling now a little bit, but not enough. Okay, it is cooling a little bit, but it's still going to be like at least a can low. One can was not enough. It went up to around 15 psi, which is not enough on the gauge. So I'm going to just I cut the engine off of the unit, so it's off, it's not running. And I'm going to unscrew this can. You can leave it on because the valve shuts it off. And you screw in the second can. Screw in the new can. Okay. Now, I'm going to squeeze it. Okay, it built up, so it's sealed. Okay. Now we're going to go back inside and start the machine up again. Case key. Okay, it's running. Back over here. The compressor's running. See, the pressure is about 20 psi. Going down, it's around 15, same as it was before. Now we're gonna squeeze it. Just squeeze the little trigger there. You can feel the can getting cold. It's getting up close. Okay, you're in the green. Go ahead and empty the whole can in there. It still won't be above. As long as you don't get to the yellow, you're okay. Even the yellow's okay, but definitely not to the red. I'm gonna go ahead and empty the can out. So it's going down. .30 psi. See, it's in the middle of the green, so it's good. It's at 40 psi. That's a good spot. I'm gonna go ahead and empty the can out. There isn't much in there. It is now empty. I'm gonna cut it off. AC is cold. It's cold. Okay. Remove this can. I'll just pull this here. My finger back here. Pull it like that. And then we want to put the cap back on and squeeze it tight so it'll seal. Because sometimes they leak there. Check that one. Make sure it's tight. Okay, we'll go inside and give it a check again. We'll have a seat. Crank her up. Okay. It's on. It's cooling down. We had to put in 2 cans of Freon, so it definitely has a leak somewhere. The customer didn't want any diagnostic, any repair. She just wanted to add in Freon so he can finish his job. And then I guess after the job, he'll work on the AC system itself, probably. Okay. Thank you very much for watching my video. Take a moment to hit that like button and please subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next one.